Hey there, this is Andrew bringing you a Keyforge deck opening. This is going to be a Worlds Collide deck from the $1 sale. Still got to get a video up explaining my overall thoughts on that. Trying to choke a sneeze there. Yeah, okay. There we go. Raoullin, the leader of Clawria. Well, that sounds very untamed-y. And I'm going to say Star Alliance and Shadows. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Brobnar, right off the bat. Brobnar D Shadows. So wow, I got Shadows right, and that wasn't even that was my least confident of the three guesses. Here's something to cut with. That's what I want to know. I can do it. Alright. In Worlds Collide, I'm generally not excited to see Brobnar, but there could be good things, you never know. But generally not stoked about it. You're going to get board control, but just not a lot of value overall. In Dees, I'm hoping for more player control, amber control, maybe some board control, and in Shadows, definitely amber control. Alright, Elika comes in ready if you already fought. Barn Raising. It's such a bad card. War Song, not a great card, but at least is always something you want. Gain more amber. Barn Raising, I mean, if your opponent has no amber, no value, and the number of times it actually gets used not that high. Alright, we got Shorty. That's a great card. 4 Assault is pretty great. Tremor, okay. 2 Tremors. So we got some, that's a form of board control. Fire Breath, okay, that's a fun one. Upgrade that gives a creature +3 power, and before fight, deal 2 damage to each neighbor of the creature it fights. Yeah, that's a fun one. We'll see what we get to put it on. But, ooh, wow, 2 Fire Breath, okay. So if this is a Brobnar that is mostly stunning and putting upgrades on other things, that could be okay. 3 Fire Breath, wow. 3 of an uncommon is kind of a lot. The Flex. Now, the Flex, not generally a card I think is good, although with 3 Fire Breath it could end up being good. Because basically you exhaust a Brobnar creature to gain amber equal to half its power, rounding down. But if you're boosting by 9, it could add up. Forge Master Og evaporates extra amber when someone forges. That's interesting. Ooh, we've got a Mega Cowfine. Okay, and then of course we're gonna get a brew with that. Interesting. Yeah, okay. That's it for Brobnar. That's kind of interesting. And not a ton of creatures, so that's actually, it could be worse. I don't hate it. Alright. Really miss Relentless Assault though. Alright. On to these. Dendrix. Okay. Could possibly knock a card out of your opponent's hand. It's a body. Draining Touch. That's an okay card. Edoram. Reap. Destroy something. Okay. 2 Edorams. Got an Imp Spectre in here. Potentially, well, you purge something from your opponent's hand when it's destroyed. Got 2 of those. Alright, that's some player control. It's not very well targeted, but still okay. Lilithal, a little bit of amber control. Wow, I realized that and the Barn Raising are the only Amber control we've seen so far. Now we should get some more in Shadows, but that is a bit concerning. Ooh, Malison has a little bit. Wouldn't mind having Power of Fire on Malison. Misery Exploit could be interesting with the Power of Fires floating around, but generally speaking, I don't think it's a very good card. And then Not Finished With You, really nice card, but usually I'm excited to see it if I have good play effects, which we don't so far. I don't think we have a single play effect so far. So, The Evil Eye, temporary key cost boost, alright. Okay, Bornet, that's an interesting card. Look at 5, purge 1, so that's a good combo interrupter. Just looking at what I'm seeing so far, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Amber Pips. A lot of 5 power creatures or so. But I'm really, not that stoked here. Like, Bornet could turn off a combo in a deck. That could be really interesting. But without this deck having its own threat, it doesn't necessarily add up to much. Okay, next we have Bad Penny. 2 Bad Pennies. Wow. Okay, Breaker Hill. Okay, Breaker Hill is a card. Rarely useful, but if you get it next to things that are ready, you could steal one, or sometimes if you have a real solid board control, this could be interesting. You know, the Power of Fire, if this stays out of turn, could make this big, and that would be interesting. Inky Gloom, stop the opponents from reaping. Okay, Mug's a good card. Glad to see that. Do 2 damage, take an amber off a creature. Simon is a weird card, but sometimes very, very useful. We've got a Yancey Gang, 5 power action, steal 1. Hidden Stash, okay, gives us a little bit of archives, but not much here. 2 Hidden Stash, and I can't think of anything that would be like, oh, we need to save that for the right time, you know? I mean, maybe Evil Eye or Not Finished With You, but those would be it. Customs Office, I like to see that. Make the opponent pay you an amber in order to play an artifact. If you get that out early, that against an artifact deck, that can be pretty frustrating. Okay, a Gambling Den, that makes the game fun. And then a Sack of Coins. So, let's see, I guess that gets us up to 11 Amber Pips. But yeah, I don't think there's enough in here to sway me. I think this deck is probably going to be in the low 60s, and maybe even high 50s if SAS is just not that good. But it's not reversal. I would really hesitate to bring a deck like this to reversal, because it has some things it could do. It can certainly have a chance to dominate the board, and that's not something you'd want to give your opponent in reversal. But I think that's the range we're looking at. Unless I'm thinking wrong about the Power of Fire. I mean, I guess there's some interesting things you could do, but I don't think there was anything that was like enough of a, oh wow, yeah, that definitely is going to change the game if it's big, to make that work. So, oh wow, I guessed wrong. It's 49. It's rated lower than I thought. And I'm sure that Brobnar is, yeah, Brobnar's 18. Oh, but the Deece is only 15 and the Shadows is only 16. So, according to SAS, the Brobnar in this deck is the strongest house, which I did think the Brobnar's not totally terrible for being, Worlds Collide Brobnar. But I don't know. I like cards like Gambling Den and Sack of Coins. We're just missing any real meaningful Amber control, even in the Shadows. All right, well, that's that. 49. That's pretty low, but not going to be Yeah, I still don't think it's reversal quality. We'll see. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and get out there and forge some keys.